Earlier over the weekend, I saw one of these like engagement prompts, but it did get me thinking, and I wanted to ask you guys. The prompt was, what Trumpisms have like worked their way into your everyday communication, like into just your everyday vocabulary? Because like, and it really got me thinking because there are so many of them. And like what I realized is that most of them come from like the golden era of either his tweets or like his first presidential campaign. Like the one he's done recently that's probably the closest to like becoming part of like my everyday speech patterns is "You're telling me this for the first time" when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. But I'm wondering, like,
and the song. I always hear the song.
Yeah. Tiny Dancer. Yeah. We talked about this on the show before, but he really has. I've talked before about how fun it is to talk like him, and I think like that's a huge part of his success is that like you see him, and then you want to not necessarily be him, but you want to talk like him. It's like rappers, like when you hear a good rap song, you want to start saying like, "Yo, stop capping for real," like it's just he talks cool, and then he makes you want to talk cool like him.
For me, I would have to say like it's one of two, and they're both pre-presidency. Of course, Sissy Graydon Carter and his bad food restaurants.
Bad food restaurant
is what I use all the time,
and his Oscar party is no longer hot. But then I like maybe my favorite that I repeated a lot because it's like it's a really deep cut. Not a lot of people talk about this one because it's from like 2013, and it's just like it's a post that's apropos of nothing, and he just says, "A Victoria's Secret rep was very nasty to Kate Upton, but now she's doing great."
Is she doing that great?
Yeah, I mean, like she's
haven't heard about Kate Upton in a while.
Well, she's married to Justin Verlander. I think she's all right.
They're having
just
fun.
won a World Series, or no, he almost did. I don't know.
That was years ago. What has he done lately?
He was doing great when he wrote that tweet.
Yeah.
Another big one for me is just more and more people are saying. I love that one because like it's a great little thing you can add on to anything you're saying. But I think like probably the one I use the most is I'll keep drinking that garbage. But like you can swap out drinking for watching, listening to, consuming anything bad. I'll keep drinking that garbage. I use that one all the time.
Yeah, he understands TV. I don't think there's another president who understands TV as much as he does.
Yeah, no, he's a TV scientist.
In consumption, just pure consumption.
I'm compelled to point out that the actual quote is, "I'll still keep drinking that garbage," because I think the redundancy of "still keep" is what really sells it for me.
I'll still keep drinking that garbage.
Like he was already keeping drinking it. Now he's going to still
but I'll
do
still
it.
keep drinking that, yes.
There are so many good ones, though. And the one I never seen was when he talks about what a good actor Hannibal Lecter is.
That was a recent one, yeah.
Yeah. But he did say that Hannibal Lecter / Anthony Hopkins said that he thought.
Did you
Trump
think the character
great.
was named Anthony Hopkins?
No, I mean he doesn't mention Anthony Hopkins. He only refers to the great Hannibal Lecter. What a great actor he was. And then I don't have much more, fellas.
Did you see the Biden interview?
Where is that the Howard Stern interview?
Yeah.
No, I saw like he was just talking more stuff about how dangerous Trump is. He didn't get on the Sibian.
Yeah, it's not really that interesting.
Beetlejuice isn't there. I didn't see any good clips from it.
It's more interesting in terms of what it means to Howard Stern because he spent the last 10 years basically trying to recreate himself as James Lipton, like a serious, respected celebrity interviewer. He got in Bruce Springsteen and like Pearl Jam, and he'll ask serious questions about their childhood. And he got rid of the Sibian and Beetlejuice and all the fun stuff. And he does the show from home now. And everyone was like, "Oh, this is bullshit. This sucks. Just hang it up. This isn't going to result in anything." And he got to interview the sitting president. He fucking did it. And I'm still not going to listen to the show. It's still not good, but it does kind of prove him right. He was right to do that for his career. And he gets to go home and say, "Well, I interviewed the sitting president, so fuck you. Doesn't matter if my show's not funny anymore."
We got to get Howard back in the office. Yeah.
And he was so mad at Mark Maron for interviewing Obama because podcasts are fake. That's not real. It's not real like radio.
That was one of my favorite things he did. It was one of those things where you realize that someone is like 65 years old because he was bitching about podcasts and he's like, "Oh yeah, you think you're really good at broadcasting? Try going on the radio at 5 a.m. And it's like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not going
terrible. Why am I doing that?
I'll record it the day before and then schedule it for release.
Oftentimes compared to radio where you have to do like 5 hours every day. I mean, with commercial breaks, but I mean, man, that is a grind. But then I think about what Hassan does, and I'm like, God damn, I don't have the fortitude to be a streamer either.
Yeah, he's got people coming in and out. That's closer to what Howard was. Just having random people show up at your door, like a crazy guy outside. That's the kind of shit that was going on in the 90s.
Did you see the clip of that kid at UCLA who met Hassan for the first time and told him that he's been paying his tuition by running a Twitch channel that just runs clips of Hassan during the 3 hours of the day that Hassan isn't streaming? I thought that was very nice.
No, I didn't see that.
I think that's fucking bullshit. The money should be for him.